money was graciously falling. This is why I say invest in. This is why I tell you invest in good friends. If your friends around you can't help you, if your friends around you are not building you, friends don't push you, you're in a bad cycle. I think you need to start cutting ties on certain people and just like analyze your life. Because without my amazing friends who helped me, who pushed, like like I would be ringing up like me here and I don't have this. They told me I need to add an extra shan. Then the next thing I see my mobile money. You have received blah blah blah. I was like, hey, okay. I was stranded. I'm like, I'm
Beautiful, 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 beautiful angel. Love your imperfections, every anger. Tomorrow comes and goes before you know. So I just had to let you know the way that Gucci look on you amazing.
Welcome back again to another edition to the channel of Liz. I'm your girl Liz, and welcome to my channel. For returning subscribers, thank you very much, a million. I wouldn't be here without you, honestly speaking. So thank you very much to my returning subscribers, and to those that are not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that when next I do upload a video, you'll be able to get it. So without further ado, let's just dive into the video. As I said in my other video about how I started my company at 20 years, I also put a disclaimer that I had only registered my company a year afterwards. Now this is the reason why I registered my company afterwards, is because of certain disclaimers that I will share with you guys as we go. But this is how I registered my company. So as I said, I registered my company at 21. Now the reason why I delayed and took time was because I was still researching and I was still getting to know the T's and the way business was run. So not until I knew that certain companies will take you seriously when you are registered, I then realized that I really needed to register. So that was one of the reasons why I registered my company. I didn't have any idea why I needed to register my company at the beginning, because I was like, I'm starting out small and everything, but it's never too late, and it's always important to register your company. It just gives you that vibe of respect and just the dignity and everything, and never knowing, oh, you're not just playing around, you're doing something really serious. Yeah, that was also one of the other reasons why I registered my company. Now, I didn't have like big chunks of money, and even didn't know how to go about it. So when I realized that I needed to register because there was this juicy money giving period where people were getting money, I really needed to register my company because I really needed the money. Now what happened was, my friend works for some registration blah 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 they have a collaboration with Pagra. So they told me, no, I'll do everything for you. So they did it. I didn't have the money at the point, like gunpoint. I had just invested my money and I was back to zero. So what happened was they were like, look for the money. Now, as I said in my other video, I come from a family where they just don't give you money, like money will just drop from the sky. I had to look for the money, and I had nothing. I was selling nothing because like my money was invested, it was gone. I had nothing on me. So I had to start thinking of how I was going to get back the money. So I remember that I had certain people owing me, inclusive my mom. So I went back and I was like, I need that money now. I need it now. I gave it like 2 months ago, so now I need it. And she was like, oh, okay. Then I went to other people and then just pulling. I was pulling. I was getting loans. I would get a small loan from a friend, or I would get a loan that someone owes me just to put my money together. Because I also needed to open up a bank account, I needed the running process and etc. Everything was needed to be in place. So at the point of that time, I have also learned it's 1 or 2 things: how to register, how to go about certain things, what you need, you need names. And the funny thing is, I already used my company name, which is Granddad's Enterprise, so it wasn't registered. So the fear of me taking it there and then being rejected afterwards, I used it, all this come up, then they just come to me, no, you can't use this name, it's been used. It was a fear in my heart, and I'm just so thankful to God that even when I registered my name one time accepted, I was like, this is good. Then I later on, there's a point where I didn't even have, like, everything that I was doing, there was no money. Money was graciously falling. This is why I say invest in, this is why I'll tell you, invest in good friends. If your friends around you can't help you, if your friends around you are not building you, friends don't push you, you're in a bad cycle. I think you need to start cutting ties with certain people and just like analyze your life. Because without my amazing friends who helped me, who pushed, like, like I would be ringing up like, me here and I don't have this, they told me I need to add an extra, shan. Then the next thing I see him remove our money. You have received, blah, blah, blah. I was like, okay. I was stranded. I'm like, I'm walking back to Pakra. Now imagine people who know I was in town, walk to Kamwala, I had to go to Pakra in Long Acres. So now that walk, I had only reached Kamwala and my friend called me and they were about to close. And he was like, no, get on a taxi right now. I'll pay. Tell the man to give me the details. If you don't have such friends, your life ain't happening. Your life ain't happening. It's like not happening. So that's how and then another friend called me, have you managed? I was like, no. In fact, my certificate can't come out today. That was the last day to get the same tender I wanted. That's how he was like, no. He made phone calls, he called. My certificate came from Ndola and we are in Lusaka the same day, like 5 minutes before close line. Like, you can't put your details in the box, like you can't meet your details for tender. I was like, no way. Last minute, and my other friend came up and said, I'm done with church rehearsals, I am coming to see you. That's how the person drove. Okay, got me from Park. I didn't even. From Pakra went, my other friend sent me the certificate that she got from Dola. It was just, sorry, I got myself some tea. It was just amazing. It was a thing where it was a rush and a hush, but I'm so thankful that I was able to register my company. It is I pay tax. My company is tax paying. I have a tax to pay. Yeah, and it just makes me feel so proud because at my age, a lot of people just like think of makeup, jewelry, going out, and I'm just so thankful for the circle I have and for the people I get to meet and collaborate with and build, because it's really a hard thing if you don't have people who push you, drive you, and give you. If people are just telling you, let's go drink, let's go buy drip, let's go do, that's all you know. Change your circle. Change your circle. So yeah, so I was so happy, and that is how I managed to register my company. It's your girl Liz. Tell me what you thought about this video. Comment down below, give a thumbs up, and come back again